Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. So today's recipe is something that looks simple, but it actually carries a lot of emotion. So this is my homemade ice cream cake. I made using the same cake recipe I shared earlier, but today I took it a step further. I layered it with strawberry and blueberry jam. I added creamy homemade ice cream and I decorated it with sweet coated almonds and cashew nuts. And honestly, when I finished it, I just stood there looking at it for a few seconds because it did not just look like a cake, it looked like memory. So, last year when I went to Bangladesh, I tasted something very similar, a newly launched ice cream cake that had everyone talking about. How it is in Bangladesh when something new comes out, word spread first. Relatives mention it, and friends will keep on posting about it, so bakeries will start promoting it. So when I tried it, I actually noticed something special. It was not overly complicated, it was not fancy either, but it was balanced. That base was really soft sponge. It was having that cold creamy layer, a little fruit surprise inside, and yeah, obviously that crunchy nut topping. That combination stayed in my mind. So today I am actually recreating the same feeling, but in my own way. So let me take you through the process slowly. First, we have to make the sponge. I use the vanilla based sponge actually. So for that, I use flour, sugar, eggs, yogurt, milk, and I use oil instead of butter. So now some people actually might ask why oil, because when you freeze a cake, butter based sponge can actually firm up. Oil keeps it softer, and when you are making ice cream cake, texture is everything. You want the sponge to stay tender even when cold. So I mix the dry ingredients separately. Then first I whisk my oil and sugar until smooth, and slowly I had added my eggs and I beat it for about a minute until it is slightly airy and smooth. And we have to make sure that it will not be overly fluffy, just enough. Then we have to slowly add our yogurt. We have to use our vanilla essence. You can use vanilla powder if you have. I was not having, so I used my vanilla flavor. The batter became smooth and silky. So make sure that when pouring it into the mold, it's spreaded evenly. That moment always feels satisfying. So for that cake, I actually used a 10-inch mold with a preheated oven for 350 Fahrenheit. Sorry. And while it baked, that warm vanilla aroma filled the kitchen. There's something very comforting about the smell of vanilla cake baking actually. It feels peaceful. So you have to bake it for 35 to 40 minutes. It took little bit longer for me. I baked it for 45 minutes. When it turned golden and the toothpick came out clean, I took it out and let it cool completely. And that's very important. We should not rush in this step because patience makes better dessert, you know. Now, come to the jam layer. So here I actually use little bit twist. The cake which I tried, they had only strawberry jam inside. I used strawberry and blueberry jam together. My intention was like try to make the cake little different. So strawberry will bring the sweetness here, and blueberry brings slight tang. So when you combine both, you get actually depth of flavor. I spread it gently over the sponge. I will come to this point as well, but we have to make sure that it will not be too thick, just enough to give that surprise in every bite. So you don't want it overpouring. Balance is key here. So those are my homemade jam. If anyone need the recipe, just put me on the comments below. I will share the recipe for my strawberry jam and blueberry jam as well. The next step is we have to make our ice cream layer. So for this cake, I prepared a very creamy, smooth base. When making ice cream for layering, the consistency matters a lot. If it's too soft, it won't hold shape. If it's too hard, then spreading becomes difficult. So it should be thick but spreadable. So for that I used 1 cup of cream, and I beat it for about 1 minute. When it became fluffy, I added 1 cup of condensed milk. If you don't want any sweetness in the ice cream, you can just keep it like this. But I love little sweet in my ice cream. That's why I added 1 cup of condensed milk, and I kept it in fridge for about 2 hours. Now it is actually come to that cake things. Sorry, I did some mistakes. So you have to keep the ice cream in fridge at least 6 to 8 hours. So do not use any shortcut. It is important to ice cream to get properly freeze. So once frozen, it was actually time for my decoration. This part is very personal, so you can decorate the cake however you want to. So sweet coated almonds, cashew nuts. So I actually forgot to record this part. For this, what I had done, in a pan I actually put 1 cup of sugar. I slowly melted this, and I crushed some almonds and cashew nuts, which I added to the melted sugar, and I gave it a nice boil until the things became white. The sugar actually became completely white, and you can feel the crunchiness in your mouth. If you think that the chunks are actually mixed together, then you can put everything in a mixture and just mix it for 10 seconds. It will come out really nice. Sorry. So now, as you can see, I put one part of my cake base, and first I spreaded my strawberry jam layer, and I spread it everywhere nicely. Once it is done, I have started to adding my first layer of ice cream. So to make it easy, you can take the ice cream using a spatula as well. If you don't want it, you can just put it in any cover, just cut it from the bottom and slowly pour it inside the pan, so it will be easy for you to spread it nicely. And if you are making those cake first time, so just to make sure, no need to do rush, just do it slowly to make it nice. So now I have to put my blueberry jam and I'm going to mix it. And on once I am done mixing, I'm going to put my another layer of sponge cake, and I will put the ice cream on the top, and I will remove the pan and I will put the ice cream on the side as well, and I will keep it in fridge for another 6 to 8 hours, because this is important. The the ice cream has to be set properly in your cake. Otherwise, if it is not properly set, it will be melted anytime once you will take it out from your freezer. So once my decoration is done, I have to do the final touch. So for that, you can see I slowly added my cashew and almond nut on the top, and you have to mix it gently. Make sure your ice cream will not come out. And once it is done, for the safer side, you can keep it in fridge for 1 or 1.5 more hour, and you are done. So once you are done with the freezing and it is time for slicing the cake, make sure always use a warm knife to cut the cake, because it will be thick, it will be little strong. So normal knife may be little difficult to slice those cakes. So instead of the normal knife, if you guys can use a warm knife, it will be easy to make each and every slice from this cake. And so the first bite actually excuse me, cold and creamy, soft sponge, sweet fruity hint from the jam, crunch from almonds and cashews. It's not just sweet, it's layered, and that's what makes the cake actually very special. So we know that food is very powerful thing. It connects us to places. So last year I tasted this in Bangladesh, and today I made it here, USA, a completely different country, different time, but same flavor, same feeling. That's why actually I love cooking, because it always helps us to keeps the culture alive. It keeps always memory alive. Even if you are thousands of miles away from home, one recipe can bring you back, and that's something really beautiful. And if you are watching this video and you have had a cake like this before, please comment below. Tell me where you tried it. Tell me what flavor you love, because if I'm not wrong, they recently launched another flavor as well, which is chocolate. So let me know, did you try the strawberry one, or if you try already the chocolate one, put the comment below. I will try to make another video with the chocolate ice cream, the same cake but the different flavor. I will try to make some twist on my sponge as well, so you guys can see something different. And if you guys want to try the recipe, please just go for it. It's easier than it looks. Just take your time, follow each steps, be patient with freezing, and I am proud to share on my channel. If you enjoy this video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Your support helps this channel grow, and every comments motivates me. Every view matters. Let's keep celebrating flavor, memories and homemade happiness together. Thank you so much for watching. Stay connected to your roots. Stay inspired. Keep cooking with love. I will see you in the next video.